Hi, everybody. Sorry, I ran a few minutes late. I apologize. Welcome to my channel. Welcome everybody who's back, the usual guys. Hi, Diali. Thanks for coming. Hi, Leslie. Today we're going to be talking about Happily Ever After. I actually wanted to kind of analyze the African, the way they film in these foreign countries is just wrong. So I kind of wanted to speak about that side of things. Obviously, hit that like button for us when you get in. Like, share, and subscribe. I am going to start with Angela. Angela, I mean, I was hoping they would show a bit of Michael this week, but they didn't, unfortunately. So I'll just talk a little bit about the whole of, recap the whole show, I suppose. Hi, Doreen. Thank you for joining. So yeah, Angela. Now, this is interesting. Angela and her weight loss journey that they keep talking about. Um, Now, Angela is obviously on her way. She's gone to Hollywood. She's very, very excited. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. She's very, very excited. And oh, hi, Sly Cat. Yeah, thank you. I know I've been busy. Remember, it was my daughter's birthday, so I've not really had the time to do anything. But I thought I'll cover this. But then I'll be back with a new thing. I'll talk about that a little bit later on Wednesday. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thanks for the support. So Angela and her weight loss journey. She, as we all know, keeps her cigarettes in her bra, as we do, as we know that she does, right? This woman has been told stop smoking, basically make a few life changes in order for you to prepare your body to get ready for this, surgery that is life changing. It has got so many risks. She's here, turned up at this doctor's office, and hi, Damsel, turns up at the doctor's office and is saying, oh, I don't want them to catch me smoking, blah, blah, blah. She's basically still smoking, even though she's been told to stop smoking, and she's hiding it from the doctor. And she's there talking about, oh, they'll probably smell it on me anyway. So and then she goes and sits in the, the patient room. The doctor comes in with the assistant or the consultant, this lady, and they're all sitting there. And they're talking to her, and as they're talking to her, she's talking about her waist and her breasts and different parts of her body. And then he explains to her about a little bit to her about, you do know there's going to be loose skin left. He doesn't do loose skin surgery, but he only does the gastric sleeve. I think that's what she's getting, where they make your belly the size of a banana, basically. Apparently, like the size, the width of a banana is how big your stomach will be. So she's sitting there thinking, damn, I can't eat no KFC. I can't eat no fried chicken again. Like, I could see it on her face. She was just thinking, no. So now she's realizing how serious this actually is. It's all well and fine. You're opting for a surgery. But if you're not educated on what the surgery is actually about, obviously you've got problems when the doctor is telling you. You're going to be shocked when the doctor's telling you, you can lose all this weight. We can do the surgery, right? But you're going to be left with loose skin. And we can all see how big Angela was to start with. So where's all that loose skin going? So now she's got to follow up with surgery, with another surgeon who can do that type of loose skin surgery. And she then basically gets, he then explains that, mind you, the doctor ends up being, I don't know if he's Nigerian, but he's African, black. His name is Michael. She's sitting there eyeing up the man like she's thinking, should I, they're talking about, is God giving me a sign to switch up Michael for this doctor? I'm thinking, this doctor wouldn't want you. He sees women like you and all sorts every day. And the man's obviously explaining to her that, first of all, the first doctor explained to her that with the smoking, he says, isn't that a pack of cigarettes in your bra? She's got a pack of cigarettes, in her bra. You can see the outer lining. And she was so embarrassed. The consultant said, come on, hand them over. You're not having your cigarettes. So they took the cigarettes off her. Yeah, he was actually all right looking. They took the cigarettes off her and told her that if she doesn't stop smoking, it actually affects the way your wounds heal. So when they do the surgery, your skin's not going to glue together as it should and heal back together like it would. So wounds can get infected a lot easier if she doesn't stop smoking due to blood clots, all that sort of stuff. So she's basically giving herself more risks on top of the risks that you're already having to take doing this surgery. So he speaks to her about, mind you, don't you guys think that she looks older? I actually looked at her in the surgery room as she was big. Her face and everything is not that crinkly and wrinkly like how it looks now. Or is it just me? It seems to me like all that losing weight and then having all that, you know what I mean? That loose skin makes you look even older because she has all these wrinkles and things that she didn't have before. Because that weight obviously kind of was keeping her wrinkles out of the way, right? So I don't know, but that's just my opinion. As you guys know, obviously this is my channel, my opinion. This is just my honest opinion. And yeah, so Michael is basically apparently adamant that she can't do anything to the breast. Remember, he said he's a breast man, right? So he's like, no, you're not touching those breasts. Anything else, obviously, he's against anyway, but she's doing this as they all do. A lot of the time, have you noticed a lot of these people that come into the limelight, they're big, just like Mama June, they all get approached by these surgeons that want to make a name for themselves or get more marketing out there without paying for it necessarily through these people that are now all of a sudden, because you're in the in the public eye, now you feel you have to lose weight and whatever. Living healthy is one thing. You can lose weight by changing your diet, doing all that sort of stuff. I think, Angela, with the money they make, could you not have tried to get yourself a local personal trainer? Not a celebrity personal trainer, but just a normal guy down the gym in your area that could train you and at least get your weight down to a more healthier weight. Because even big girls can be healthy. You don't have to be skinny or a size 8 or whatever you guys call it for you to be, classed as healthy. Do you know what I mean? You can still be big and live better and eat better and all of that. So I really don't think that the extreme of surgery, people lose their lives. So for you to do that to that extreme, you must have your own reasons. I mean, personal reasons, I'm sure. But for me personally, I don't think it's a risk worth taking, especially the way she's got all them grandchildren and, kids that she looks after. So the doctor is basically recommending that she gets her breasts a little bit smaller than what they are, because he basically looked at her shoulder and showed her bra strap. The bra strap leaves, like, if it's too, obviously if your breasts are too big, it will leave a mark on your shoulders, and she had quite a bad mark on her shoulders from the straps, from the breasts weighing down the bra. So he was recommending for her, even for back problems and stuff, for her to go a little bit smaller. So she's saying, I don't think I can do that because Michael loves her breasts. But I just thought she was flirting with the guy a little bit, to be honest. I thought she was quite flirty with this guy, but he wouldn't want her. I don't think he would want her. So then there's this couple that I haven't seen. Maybe you guys are familiar with them, Tiffany and Ronald. Now, Ronald is from South Africa, white guy from South Africa. She is American and went over there and met him in South Africa on a holiday or a trip. And yeah, Doreen, you agree. Let me just read. I thought they require psychological expansion. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. I didn't think they allow you to just slide through the system either. They check out why you're having it, if you're doing it for other people, if you're actually doing it for your own personal reasons. I actually know someone who's had something, and they do ask you those things, because sometimes if you're pushed into it by your partner, for example, they're not going to sign it off. If they get any signs of, or if they feel like when they kind of do the consultation with you that you're not in the right state of mind and stuff, they won't do the surgery. So yeah, I should think so. I should think so. Yeah, she was. She was flirting with him. Yes, I agree. then the South African guy, she has 2 kids with him. Like I said, they met while she was on holiday. She flew over there on holiday. They met through friends. But now you see her going to like a lawyer's office. She's looking to, divorce him and considering divorcing him, she says, because apparently because he's got a bit of a I shouldn't say criminal record. She said he's been charged with things, but not, what did she say? Charged, but not sentenced. Please correct me if I've got that wrong. Yeah. Oh, she's got 2. Yeah. She's got 2 kids. One's his. The second child, the younger child is his. And the first child is from a previous relationship. Yeah. Thank you, Leslie. And basically, she comes into the picture and they talk a little bit about how she thought their relationship was great at first, but then after they got engaged, she found out apparently that he had a few minor things that he's done, and the fact that I think he'd been charged but not sentenced. So when they were applying for the K1 visa, first they tried the spousal one. No, I think right now they've doing the spousal visa apparently, but they're waiting to find out what's going to happen. And yeah, she found out that he had a gambling addiction. Thank you. And he'd used all his money, doesn't really do much with his life. So she forgave him for that, obviously carried on and had a child with him. She then moved over to South Africa to be with him for a bit. Went and obviously got pregnant, and then had to consider, just like Biniam and what was her name again? That girl, just like that girl and Biniam in Ethiopia, had to consider whether she was going to have the child over there. And then when the woman told her, I shouldn't laugh, but when the South African brought her down to reality, the South African nurse, and told her that, listen, we might not have a bed for you here, right? We might not have a bed for you. So, they prevent people from having babies on the floor. But the Ariella, yeah, thank you, Ariella and Biniam, they prevent babies from being born on the floor. But I mean, if your baby's coming, right? You're going to have to push, and just get on with it. So as soon as they told her that, the fear kicked in, just like Ariella, right? And actually, fair play, Ariella actually had the baby there, so I should actually not include her in this. But this particular girl, she ran back to America, had the baby there. Obviously, he was devastated, and then now she's waiting for him to actually put his part in, invest his side of things into the relationship, because she feels that she's in America doing all the work, doing all the work regarding the K1 visa. Financially, she's putting up all the money, and she's kind of had enough. So she's just, I think, openly considering her options, as she should, if she changes her mind as to how it would work if he came here and she's miserable, because she's saying she's not happy with this guy. So I'm like, well, if she's not happy, stay in America with your 2 kids. But my issue here, and I don't know if you guys agree, but that's a question for us to take on when I drop the link and you guys can get involved. What do you guys think? Like, why are you, as a woman or a man, but mainly the females, the American, or should I say the females that are living in the Western world, why are you guys going over there, getting pregnant with men, right, that in the end, you can't handle the actual culture and the conditions of the life that this man is living? And then you, all of a sudden, when you get pregnant, now your hormones start playing with you, right? And then you start changing your mind. Now you're panicking. You see that the hospital conditions, do you know what I mean? You see that the healthcare is not up to par to what you're used to in America or England or, Australia, or vice versa. So it's like, why do you willy-nilly go over there, have a baby with somebody, but then afterwards you want to run back to America and kind of take a child away from the other parent? I don't know. I just think there's something wrong with that, because at first you're all in love. It's all great. You want to be with this man. You have this baby. Look at Binyam and Ariella, for example. You have this baby, and then all of a sudden you want to do a 360, change your mind, and move back. This is what basically Tiffany changed. I don't know if she changed her mind. I shouldn't even put that on her. But I just don't think it's fair, all in all, for dads to be separated from their kids, even though these women know that these men will be stuck in their dominant, you know, the main country where they're from most of the time, and that she, if she chooses to go back to America, is, you know, alone with the kids without the actual parent. Because if she all of a sudden meets a new man or decides, you know what, I'm not applying for this K1 visa, this man is stuck over there, what's he going to do? Cry for his children? I don't know really what the law is, but I can imagine it's not an easy thing for a South African man to fight for American born children, or a child, should I say. He's got the one, you know what I mean? But if he's bonded with the other as well, you know, he would consider that his child, right? So I think, I don't know, I just think there's an issue with that. But you guys can, you know, give me your piece in the chat. Or but so she thinks he's not really making an effort, but on his side, actually, because later on in the episode you see his side of things, he's saying things like it's really hard to find a job, a stable job in South Africa at the moment, so he's just taking jobs here, there and everywhere, kind of little odd jobs just to make ends meet, which he feels she's not really taken into consideration. She wants him to kind of step up and obviously get everything done, but on his end he wants her to look at him like a man that can take care of his family, but she doesn't. She kind of probably just belittles him and makes him feel like he's not, you know, he ain't ish, basically. So yeah, and then you've got, did I say Julia and Brandon? I don't think I did, Julia. You got Julia and Brandon, who finally, thank God, got out of the farm and they're on a trip on their own. I think they went to Las Vegas, actually. Remember, they were packing in the other episode. They went to Las Vegas, went on a trip on their own without the parents, and she's at the pool as per usual. She's posing for 101 pictures for Instagram and all sorts for her people back home, because this is what these girls do, having to show off the high life they're living in America, clearly, you know, and it's like boring. And then the parents give them a ring, actually, and she's like, don't pick up, basically, we're on holiday, you know, you can talk to your mom later on. So he picks up, but they actually get good news. The home office, and not home office, sorry, home office is here in England, the immigration office department actually sent them a letter regarding her first interview for her K1 visa, her green card. So she's been booked in for an interview a couple of days after they get back to the farm from Las Vegas to go in and have an interview. So obviously she's happy that they're a step closer, the parents are happy. But then there's a funny part where the waitress kind of comes up in this red little bikini and sarong, which, by the way, is up her waist, and, you know, ass is hanging out, not even really modestly doing the job that a sarong is supposed to be doing. But anyway, that girl walks up. I wasn't really watching his eyes, but if you guys did you guys think he was watching her? Because I don't think, I don't know, I didn't catch that, and I didn't rewind it because I was trying to get on with it and take notes. But yeah, so she basically pulls him up and is like, I'm right here, I'm right here and she's up there, so why are you looking over there and I'm down here? So I found that quite funny, and she admitted she can be quite jealous, and because obviously her chest is not as big as other women, I think she feels a little bit insecure. I think, you know, clearly that's where the jealousy comes from, the fact that she doesn't have big breasts. Wouldn't surprise me, actually, in the future that she gets it wouldn't surprise me if Julia got her breasts done. But then again, Julia, just wait and see when you get pregnant whether they plump up, because usually with pregnancy they just whoop, you know what I mean, and before you know, you're pumping the milk and they're nice and juicy. So I would say just wait and see if Brandon, it, you know, will suffice to be a daddy, right? Then yeah, go for it. When he impregnates you, wait for your boobies to come up. I think she's got a nice body as it is, but I would say wait for your boobies to come up. So there was not much going on with them. They have an argument later on, I think, about, I didn't even know what she was trying to argue about. I think about the fact that he doesn't stand up for her enough against the parents and stuff, because she feels like she has more of a voice when it comes to them as a couple, she will say what she needs to say regarding standing up for him or having his back, and he feels like she's not doing that for him. So yeah. And then who else? Then we've got Andrei and Elizabeth, right? Andrei and Elizabeth. Okay, so now it's back to Chuck. Remember last week he propositioned Chuck to give him $100,000 for this new real estate business that he wants to start, and Chuck is like, I'm gonna have to mentor you first. Come and work with us. So this week he had to put the proposition. He had to now basically put the proposal in front of his kids. So Chuck, the sister that don't like him, I think the other sister-in-law as well. So they're all there around the table. Elizabeth is there. By the way, Andrei is not there. He's absent. So they then go, and Chuck basically tells them that, listen, I had a business meeting with Andrei yesterday. And they're like, business? What business is he in? Like, what? And this is what I don't like. The siblings are constantly downplaying this man and his abilities. I don't care what this man does or what he doesn't do, right? But for them to constantly, like, how did I say, degrade their sister's husband right in front of her is out of order. The fact that you don't like him is very evident. We can see that. But the fact that you have to constantly put your sister's husband down, I just think it's just wrong, right? But, sorry. And the dad as well. The dad, let's get to Chuck. Big Chuck, right? Now you got the nerve to stand there in front of your daughter. This is where this is how you see parents, right? Your kids get your ignorance and your funny and, how should I say, stupid ways, effed up ways from you. Because at the end of the day, look at Chuck. Why did he have to stand there and say, he came to me with a business proposition, and Andrei goes, Chuck, listen, I want to do business with you. Why would you have to put this man's accent on for you to feel boosted? Like this trailer trash American family, I said it, right? Yeah, trailer trash American family are talking about people and to people like they are 10 steps ahead of them. And what, like, come on, Chuck, wasn't it you that allegedly is here scamming people in properties with rent and properties you don't even own? Like, come on, at least Andrei is trying to make an honest buck. I don't care. I've had enough of them constantly being on Andrei's ass, right? Yeah. At the end of the day, if this man made a business tomorrow and made more money than their daddy did, Charlie would soon bloody bow down and want to work with him, wouldn't he? Or do some sort of collaboration with the two companies if they still had a company running by then, if the IRS didn't catch up with him, that is. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they've really been annoying me now. Like, Charlie is like constantly going at it, talking about this man's got to earn it. Earn what? Charlie, you look like a bum. Like, seriously, you look like a bum through the TV, and you're here talking about Andrei. This man came from a whole nother country, married your sister. It's not like he's out here, not married your sister, impregnated her, left her kids, and left her and her kids to it. This man is here with your sister, married your sister. Give him the respect that he deserves. He's here trying to make a buck for his family. Like, I'm not with this. I'm not with the whole Andrei this and Andrei can be an idiot, right? He can. Sometimes Andrei can act a fool as well. But Chuck, and then his kids, the way his kids behave, you can see where they get these ignorant, uneducated ways from. Like, it's just disgusting. Bloody trailer trash talking about when he did the accent. Nah, I didn't like that, the accent part, and I'm glad his daughter pulled him up. It's not professional. Dad, speak properly. You don't have to put on Andrei's accent. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Whew. Let me just calm down. Hey everybody, thanks for joining, by the way. Sorry guys. Thanks Damsel, Nikki, Nat T, thanks for joining. Hi, Nise. I saw you down there. And Gatatui, thanks for coming as well. Hi, Lorraine. Lorraine Brown. Oh, sorry if I said it wrong. I apologize. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm not with it. I am not with it. Hi, Danielle. Thanks for joining. She got me hot under the collar, man. He did, should I say. Yeah, so who else was there? Let me just have a look. Oh yeah, I think that was probably about it. Me ranting, actually. Me ranting in the end. Sorry, I apologize. But I really wanted to see, what's his name? Michael and the African scenery, actually, because last week they did us wrong. They did us absolutely wrong last week. I've shared the link, guys. I've calmed down, don't worry. I've shared the link. So if you want to join me, you're welcome to come and join me and have a little chat about this episode and the absolute ridiculous, ignorant ways like this. We need to talk about this trailer trash family. Hi, Heidi. Thank you for joining. Hey, Ablavi. We need to talk about this trailer trash of a family, because the constant degrading and undermining and disrespecting people's ways and cultures and accents. Like, how would you feel if you had an accent and came to America? Andrei knows enough English, you know, and the accent, there's nothing wrong with an accent, actually. There's people that have lived in countries for decades and the accent is still there, even though they're very educated. You should try and read a book or two, Chuck and Big Head Charlie. I've honestly had enough of them. One of you needs to come and join me so we can talk about this, because this is just ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And Angela trying to flirt up with the African brother. Like, no, stick with Michael. Michael is the one that accepted you and took you on, right? You got one, stick with him, because that's what you got. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I feel bad, because I feel bad for a lot of the for the overall American society, because this is how you lot are coming across, ignorant. And I know you lot are not like that. I'm saying you lot, like it's everybody, but you know what I mean. Oh, come on, Leslie, I'll let you up while I fix my light. Don't laugh at me.
I don't know. You know what? I always found it really funny how certain Americans, I'm not going to say all Americans.
No, I'm not going to say all either. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
I watch it happen all the time, because my mom is super educated, but she has a very strong accent. Hello, she learned a different language, this language, as an adult. So she has an accent. She's always going to have an accent, because it's not her native tongue. But it's like they look at her because in their mind she's simple, because she doesn't speak the language without an accent.
Yeah.
They dumb down the language and they speak very slowly and very loudly to her.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, that's not going to make her understand you any better. In fact, she has zero problems understanding you.
Yeah.
There we go. She has no problems understanding you. What she has is a problem with you speaking so slowly to her, because it's ridiculous.
Damsel said that doctor gave her wicked dreams. Really? Was that doctor really that sexy, ladies?
He was very good looking. He was from Ghana, is where he was from.
From Ghana?
Yeah, he's from Ghana, yeah.
Not bad.
Because she made a comment. She was like, that's right next door to Michael. And he looks, and this is where I had to laugh, because she said he looked like Michael from the neck up.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, he doesn't.
No, he did not. Nothing like Michael.
Good looking. Sorry, Angela.
Yeah, no, nothing like Michael.
Michael, her husband, is like Michael the doctor's, like the Wish version of him.
Yeah.
Hi, Ablavi.
Hi, Leslie.
Why are you so
just
quiet?
Very chatty today.
I am very chatty.
Why do you have an echo?
Oh, God. Is it this stupid computer again? Hold on. Is that better?
Yes.
It's better now? Okay. I think it's because it was just too loud.
Yes, it was. But anyways, I just came here to talk about the doctor. Listen, that doctor is
oh my God, here she goes.
He's a communal peen. He got 8 kids with 3 different women. Yes, he married them all, but
You are lying. Have you looked him up that quick?
No, I knew who he was. He was on
I thought I saw him before.
Yeah.
Please tell me. Remind me. Yeah, where was he on? Where was he on?
He did the Gorilla Glue girl's hair.
I thought so.
The doctor?
That's the see, you know, when I said surgeons are jumping on these type of things to make a name for themselves. There you go. Now he's got Angela to follow up. That's business for this man. Business.
Well, I'm not mad at him.
No,
listen, you parlayed your already great practice into something more.
The wife was on the internet and she said, you better get out. You better get there now.
You saying that doctor is good looking? No, he got 8 kids. He was on this reality show with his ex-wife, and he was cheating on her with another woman, and she was crying and complaining and whining, and he said he didn't care. Yeah, he's a
look at damsel. Damsel is on it. The doctor can get it.
Okay. Well, apparently Angela thought the same thing.
Yeah, he has a lot of kids. He's a good-looking man, though. Like,
I don't know how many kids he has, and it's not like I'm going to go searching for him, but he's a good-looking guy. I can recognize that.
How us Africans are sexy. We see it, Gatatu. We see it.
Where the money resides. No, listen, 8 kids is half your paycheck. Pass.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Mimi. I agree. They definitely do put the ignorant ones on because I think it makes for better TV, 100%. You know what I mean?
The problem is that when the rest of us travel, then we're viewed as these ignorant people that the world is portraying to be Americans.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But what do you guys think about Angela and all that loose skin and the way that she thought she could just have surgery and walk out of there looking like bloody Pamela Anderson? Where did she think all that skin was going to go?
I don't know. And honestly, I don't know who, is the staff at this plastic surgeon's office? Because why didn't they talk to her about this? Like, you're harping on her quitting smoking. How about you figure out whether she's ready for the surgery or not?
Look, Ablavi.
Yes, you got to. Listen, I can't be lusting after no man that got 8 kids by 3 different women. I can't do it.
She says, where the money resides, where the money resides. Oh, that is so funny.
Obviously, it's not there. It resides with his kids.
No.
No, but the thing about Angela is facially challenged, right? So no matter how much plastic surgery she gets, no matter how skinny she gets, you just can't make unappeasing. You can't make how to say this? You can't make garbage into a grand cake. You just don't have the machine. You still have to be somewhat attractive. Like, that's why Bella Hadid, the plastic surgery worked. Because she was somewhat attractive in the beginning, and she just got the plastic surgery to be unrealistic.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about Mike and Natalie, you guys? Did you guys watch that one?
I don't watch them.
Mike and Natalie, I kind of had to skip through them. What were they arguing about? Because I've had enough of them.
We took him out for his birthday to go get sushi, and he was like, oh, great. Oh, this is so nice. She took me out for my birthday for sushi. And she's like, because I'm your beautiful wife. And I have to do the accent because she's so obnoxious that I have to do it. I'm your beautiful wife. And, and then she's talking about how, he wants to go travel with her. And she was like, well, what about if we go, he used to live in Reno or something, apparently. So she wants to go there because she wants to go snowboarding. And she was like, and you can do your bowling and I can go snowboarding. And I've never met your friends. And he was like, well, you're not really nice to my friends. And she was like, well, when they stop sending me naked pictures, maybe I'll be nice to them. So he got up and walked out on his birthday dinner. That was the whole.
She's so
I heard that they're not together anymore.
Can we just have a look at Angela and her face? Look.
Y'all are mean.
Can you see it?
No, wrong.
They're not together real time anymore.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a whole nother face there.
Can you see it?
Yeah. There it is.
She's got a whole nother face full of skin.
I mean, look, on TV, you see how her cheeks were more full because she was fat. Whereas now it's like hollow. But then I think they've given her dermabrasion and all of that. What do you think? Skin peeling and all that stuff. I think she's had all that done. Because,
I think that's a filter and it's still not working.
Yeah, and even her teeth don't look good. She looks on the edges, it's empty, like a, you know what I mean, a sea head. But what the funny thing for me was the fact that she was hiding the cigarette in her bra, thinking, I'm going to smoke just before I walk in, and they're not going to know about it.
What are you looking at your thing on?
Excuse me?
Are you on your iPad? Because I can see it.
No, we can see your buttons.
It's my Surface Pro because I'm still with this ugly computer. Don't judge. Don't judge.
You look like you on Tron.
You know what? I think it would be really hard for her to stop smoking. I think, remember, he told her it's all about blood clots and stuff like that, right? Like your blood is going to thicken up. You can't be smoking.
Well, she smokes like 2 packs a day, right?
Hold on, who's got a window open?
That's Leslie.
Better.
What?
Yeah, something's echoing a little bit. Like Ayomi said, the weight loss has no benefit. I agree that smoking and the fat has clogged up her artery.
No, she should. It's good for her to lose the weight for her and to be healthier because she knows her 8 grandchildren can't be taken care of with her 2 allegedly derelict daughters. So no, she needs to live for them because those 2 daughters ain't doing nothing.
Well, the one that was allegedly done for child abuse or something.
Listen, Angela's better than me. There would be no way I would have my grown daughter and all their kids in my house. I would be like, bye.
Yeah.
So
but that's
her daughter is incarcerated, right?
No, she's out.
She's out. Yeah, she's been released from prison. Yeah. But no, I mean, who else was on there? What do you guys think about Rebecca and Zied, actually, and Rebecca cheating on him, apparently?
Good for Rebecca.
Really? That's it?
Good for Rebecca? I don't think good for her.
Good for her.
I don't think so either.
What did the man look like that she cheated with?
Well, we need to, let's look that up right now, shall we?
There we go. Is this going to help with the echoes?
No, it's echoing like you have another window open.
No, I don't have anything else open. Is it still echoing? Because I put my headsets on so it wouldn't echo.
It's echoing.
You know why?
No. Are you serious or are you just messing with me? Because I
can hear everything. I can even hear you dappling the straw with the ice.
Hold on. Why is there a baby? Oh, that's her son.
Where is there a baby?
No, I thought there's a baby here, but it looks like that's her son. I don't see.
I have no problem with Angela's mother. But the kids, I can't with the daycare. I can't. Oh, it just
me neither. I mean, they just looked like a group that came from the Annie movie. Like,
it's Bebe's kids.
Honestly. Oh, no, the orphanage.
But we knew that Rebecca was going to cheat on Zied because Zied is not what Rebecca wanted. Rebecca wanted a man who was Arab and, you know, Indian. Didn't want pot belly.
Arab, yes.
She didn't want pot belly Zied with his tight jeans and his shirts that be looking like this with his titties all out. She didn't want that.
But what I don't understand, like you could have said no. You could have not married this person. The same with the girl with the gambler. Like you knew before you got married.
Turn down your volume a little bit, Les.
I'm trying to. Oh, that's why. Sorry.
You're almost sounding like some people we know.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
I had gone back up and I connected my headset.
What was the one that Nicole was with?
Nicole.
Azin, or the one with Brittany was with. That's what she wanted.
Yes,
she wanted Ada.
Oh, she said one of them. Mm-hmm. She wants one of them that tells her, halas.
Yeah, she wants a sexy Ada.
Oh, no.
Yes, that she can go to the Walmart.
Sexy.
No. I do not. I'd rather have a Zied than a Yazan. Yazan was too aggressive for me. Zied is more calm.
No,
like I could run
Zied. She want to go to her local Walmart, pushing her car and letting all the women at the Walmart see what she done got from North Africa.
What did her ex-husband look like?
Maybe it's the weight loss, remember? She turned up at that reunion thinking she looks like bloody, a model, a Victoria's Secret model with her little leather skirt and mustard shirt, blouse, should I say, that she had on.
They can't afford food, probably. They don't even have furniture yet.
I know. I can't forget about the shopping cart. I swear, I can't forget about the shopping trolley that was just sitting in their living room, and the woman.
The trolley.
The shopping trolley. Yes.
Shopping trolley.
We cannot leave with the shopping trolley because as soon as you hit the perimeter, it locks. So how did they even get it all the way to their place? That's what I want to know.
Maybe it wasn't a reputable store.
Yeah, maybe not. Because it looks like one of them homeless are pushing around the streets filled with cans, empty cans.
Why did she have that there? Was that part of the decor?
I don't know what it was because obviously she was going for this homeless look, clearly. You know what I mean? Homeless hobo look, hobo chic, whatever they call it.
I wonder if Zied will get some plastic surgery too. Remember, because he said he wanted some muscle.
I can't see much about the man she cheated with, if I'm honest.
Well,
are they getting a divorce or no?
About the side chick that her son cheated with.
What's that with the son, by the way?
What?
What's that with the son? What was that about?
The son cheated on his wife. They were married for 4 years, I want to say. He cheated on the wife. And then how Rebecca got involved in it, allegedly, is because allegedly she posted a picture of his side chick on her Instagram. And then the comments started flowing from the ex-daughter-in-law about how Rebecca was cheating on Zied anyway, and how basically he was a sim, and he knew.
Rebecca never really had finalized her divorce from the Moroccan before she started seeing Zied. So clearly,
so she's a bigamist,
you know what?
too?
Rebecca seems the type of woman that's replacing one with the next and overlapping them, because there's just no way you can have maybe a space of being on your own. Do you understand what I mean? Some women are like that.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Can we talk about my favorite? Were they on? Andrei.
Yes, Andrei. Yes.
Andrei.
And Chuck.
I don't like Libby because Libby bothers me.
Yeah, that was
Libby's always whining about something. Like, hi, you don't work, you get money. Your husband loves you,
works
allegedly.
for Papa.
Hmm?
She works for Papa.
No, but she's always complaining about something. She's always got some melodrama going on. Like, it's always like, my life is so bad. Did
they start the road trip yet?
What? The road trip with who?
Aren't they supposed to be going on a road trip? Libby and her family.
To where?
Yeah. No, nothing about the road trip just yet. But I think that's when the sister-in-law is jumping on her on the boat, and nearly flings her off. Yeah, that's the one I want to see how that's gonna go, because I think they're just okay.
That's Chuck's wife?
No, that's his daughter.
No. Oh. No, is that his daughter or is that
that's the one that didn't go to the wedding. Remember? She didn't go because she just had a baby.
Right. Was it the one with the twins that she was like feeding them both at the same time on her boobs in the pool?
No.
Or was that the other one? I don't know.
Remember they all were pregnant at the same time. Libby, her sister, and her sister-in-law. But the one that's married to the black guy, she wasn't pregnant. That's the one who's super nasty, Jen.
Oh, so that's the one that's looking to fight Elizabeth?
No, not Jen. It's
No, Jen is the one that was there, always being nasty to him at the wedding.
I can't remember what her name is.
Teaming up with Charlie, but there's a next one that's looking to jump on her on the boat. Yeah,
because Chuck has 7 kids.
Oh, really? I thought, how many of them are girls? Elizabeth and that one only. Elizabeth,
I think
Jen,
he has
and
one more daughter. But he got a lot of kids. I know her mother had 4.
That's why I said trailer trash, ignorant people. I couldn't take the way they're always downplaying him. I can't take it. I don't care if Andrei hasn't got a penny.
They have money.
I don't care if he hasn't got anything at this point. We all know the man came from abroad. Give him a chance. Let him go and get a job. Yes, he stayed at home at first. That was a bit of a cop-out about I'm a stay-at-home dad. But I don't think it's fair for them to, the way he stood there and said, what parent does this? He came to me and said, look, I want to do a business with you. Like, well, why would you try and do his accent? That's just wrong. That was wrong.
The same reason why they said that they ate peasant food in Moldova.
Yeah, no.
The same reason.
Again,
because they're not traveled. And any Americans that are out there that are listening to me, please go get your passport. Please don't be these people in the future.
But the other girl's husband is European too.
Yeah.
The other girl. But he's from Denmark.
We've got Tiffany, and you mean the South African, you mean?
Oh, well, no, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about Libby's sister, the one she goes at it with. The one who not Jen, but the other one. Her husband is from Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a more
I agree. They're trying to be the next trailer trash Kardashians. I agree. Oh, yeah, I bet they are.
I don't think they have a lot of money. I really don't.
No, I think they just pretend to have it all. And the way Charlie is like, he's got to earn it. He's got to come at your feet in order for you and him to respect each other. It's just ridiculous. But I forgot about this couple, Asuelo and the other one, Kalani. I forgot about them, actually. Asuelo seems to be doing his little manipulation train again. You know, this crying thing. You know, for a second I feel sorry for you, but then I just remember how you always used to cry and then do it all over again, right? So he's just full of,
and this is what happens when you have children with a child.
He's a big kid, and for her to find that attractive says a lot about her and her mentality. I don't know about. I'm trying. Okay, you're trying for your family, and I'm surprised he turned a leaf with this attitude towards the family. I believe there's an underlying reason. Either so that
he wants a down payment for a mortgage, for a house.
No, I believe he is on the low, sending his family money, and as long as he keeps her sweet, everything's good for him. Do you understand what I mean? His family is still getting ahead. I think that's what it is.
To be honest, though, why can't Kalani go back and do her nursing? I'm really not understanding this. Because I'm getting tired of seeing them at the parents' house. She has a nursing degree. She can work 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts during the night, and still raise those 2 children. I don't understand why she's not getting back to work. Why she's so comfortable with a trifling broke man. I wish I would go to another country. I don't care if my father's homeland or not, and be dating somebody who's dancing with me. And then she sits there and gets pregnant and talking about he don't like to wear condoms. He's broke. If he don't want to wear condoms, get him a vasectomy.
Yeah. I mean, what about the Tiffany girl, the one who went to South Africa, fell in love supposedly, and then she's there talking about, she then finds out after she says, yes, I'll marry you, baby, that the man's got a gambling problem.
First of all, no, she knew that beforehand, because that's why he couldn't come to America and why she had to go there. She knew he had a criminal history. She
went on holiday to South Africa, met him there, they fell in love, whatever else, then she came back, tried to do the visa thing, but obviously looked into his background, or wasn't that the case? Had to look into his background.
Well, yeah, but she knew she was dating a felon. Listen, you say they do all Africa dirty because the South African men are just as lazy. I mean, Sinjin was just as lazy.
Yeah,
get your ass up, get a job.
I have a problem with
the
these
only
white
difference
South
between Sinjin and this other guy, though, is that Sinjin's family looks like they kind of have something. You know what I mean? So Sinjin had family money, or at least land.
But you know Sinjin is lazy.
Well, land that was theirs. I mean, I don't even. The South Africa thing is a whole nother topic for me because I don't even agree with these white people claiming to be South African and you got farm over there. Shut up. Like, I'm just over that one. Sorry. And if I offend anybody, this is my opinion. So, you know, my channel, my opinion, as I have to remind you guys.
But Ronald is no, let's get back to her because I forgot. We're going to go in her a little bit more. How dare she, as a single mother to that child, take that child out of their school system for a bum man who is drugging, who is drinking, who is gambling, and you sitting here as a hairstylist, right? But your hair ain't never done.
Yeah.
And you sitting here having another child that you struggled with the first one because your first baby daddy was a bum, and then to repeat the cycle again with another bum from another country. Are you crazy?
So now my question is this to both of you. You're both creators. So as a creator, if you had a toddler, she's not 2 yet, right? Interrupt you filming something that you were doing, not even live streaming. You were doing like a tutorial or something. Would you really throw that much of a fit? It's a child. Like, why didn't you wait till she took a nap?
I don't know. The whole brushing the thing on her face and talking about she's got blusher on, even that for me was a problem alone, but maybe I'm overreacting. No. Why is it on her skin? Do you not realize?
Why is the child on camera? Period.
Kids can get reaction to that sort of stuff, the makeup stuff. I wouldn't want it on my child's skin, and she's 10. Let alone a toddler.
Because she sat there and see, this is my problem with this marriage obsessed society some people have. Have standards. She sat there and she wanted a man because she got embarrassed that she had the first child out of wedlock, which is
messed up.
It messed up. But to do it again with a man in another country, like you could have gone, listen, there's plenty of broke men in America. If she needed some, I know a few across the street that could sit here and pop you up. I have black, white, Hispanic, anything she wanted, Asian, Arab, you know, depending on the neighborhood. Honey, if you want a hood insemination, let me know. We could have made it happen. But to sit here and to put a child through that, the time zone would kill me of raising a child with him.
Yeah.
And then he's lazy and he's arrogant and he's sitting here. And she acts like we don't have lazy bum men in America. Like she's so shocked. And then she brings her child there. And it's like, where is the village? Where is her mother? It's one thing for her to do this and be with herself. It's another to bring her child who does not speak the language, even though they speak English, who is going to a different school system, a different curriculum, explaining his education and his right. Simply because you want some peen in South Africa.
No, simply because you want the chance of you want to take the risk of go and chase a relationship in a whole other country. This is not 18, 20-year-old single girl who fell in love in another country and they're coming together like Brandon and Julia. Go for it, you know, take the risks, move from one side of the country to the other, or even
I keep thinking it's Tanya and Sinjin. Like that didn't work either. That was still ridiculous.
You can do that if that's what you want to do. But when she said he couldn't come, so I then decided to take him to South Africa, and the little boy was just sitting there like, what the hell am I doing here? And she's there marrying a man in the background. That to me is your feelings and whatever you're chasing is coming in the forefront, and your child is kind of just part of the decor in the background. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah,
No, there's no
hypothetically.
excuse. He could have been on one of those Caribbean islands, and she could have had him stay on one of those Caribbean islands, and he could be a rent-a Rasta, not really, white chocolate Rasta on the island, and getting him back blown or getting him some old Angela Punani. No, it's no excuse. He is the one that needs to turn his life around, and the conditioning in South Africa is not good for him. She also is dumb because she can't work in this country until she's at least gets her green card. I don't know what kind of foolishness this is. This is so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Hey, Gatatui, thanks for joining. I really need the limousine. I'm so sorry.
Hi, how's the elephant?
The elephants are good. We're chilling today. We're not having a poach run tonight, so we're safe. But I just came in to say, let the Africans prosper. We also want the white pum pum, the cray cray pum pum, the weird pum pum, all those types of pum pums. We also want them. We also want to be taken care of. So leave us alone. Let us prosper, whether in South Africa, whether in Nigeria. Allow us to prosper. But
it's not even her. I want her child to prosper.
No, as in the situation of the child doesn't make sense to me. You cannot. Becomes very hard to raise a child with the time difference. Currently, it's 2 a.m. over here, and it's smack in the middle in the evening for you.
Yes,
so
7
exactly. So right now is when we're supposed to be talking about how we are taking care of the child. I'd be dead asleep by that time. That's a lot of work, but kudos to them if they love it, if that's what they want. We love it, but then they need to be proper in how they're showing us. I don't know where they get all these people. Like they should just send us like a request, then we can send a list of people who can come over and do these shows, because I don't know where you're getting all these people, seriously.
Who else is going to sign up for this foolery? You think anybody educated with a head on their shoulders is going to really sign up for this?
Yeah, if it's those people who believe their destiny and their prosperity is in another country, they would sign up. But they would not do all that foolishness. Just saying. Maybe that's the reason maybe they might not prosper in the show, because they're not going to be sitting there and get someone screaming at their face like that. Just saying. But yeah, it's very weird. As an African, I'm very embarrassed. Currently, I'm not watching this show because yeah, I don't want to just get pissed over nothing. So I want to maintain my peace because of how they're doing us, and especially with Michael. So yeah.
Thanks, Gatatui. Oh, I needed the toilet. Sorry, everybody. But yeah, so who else were we talking about? That Tiffany and the South African, I don't think that's going to work anyway. If the girl is already at a solicitor's office, lawyer's office, talking about she doesn't really want to be with him and she's miserable, what was the point? Why are people finding out they're miserable after the fact of having children with somebody? I don't get it. You can't be all happy and all of a sudden you're miserable when you realize that this person actually is not taking a hand in anything regarding this child.
But Miss Nabia, can you hear me? I think my connection is terrible.
We can hear you. The elephant connection is great.
Yes,
okay.
Brilliant.
But this is the thing you need to understand. Most people, when they come over to this, when you go on holiday, whatever destination you're going to, most of them, especially for older people, they want to become sex tourists. Then in the process of having this amazing 1 month or 2 weeks, whatever, you're thinking, let me make it a permanent fixture. And then when you transform it into a permanent fixture and you say you want to get married to this person, you realize I only brought my A game during the 2 weeks because there was something in it for me. But then I realized the money you were showing me when you were here on holiday is not the same amount of money you have on your normal day-to-day life. So I get bored and I'm like, I'm tired. Miss Nabia is not what she seemed to be. I need a new couch. So my eye is looking over at Leslie. Maybe she's going to have a bit more than what Miss Nabia had. So there's that idea. When you want to become a sex tourist, do it, finish. When you go back home, forget about the person. When you come for the next holiday, then come again with your long money sex tourist. Don't mix the two things.
That is so funny. That is so funny. Who else was on there besides them? I haven't forgotten anybody, have I? Leslie?
No, it was Nicole and Nicole. Jeez. They should come back because they were fun TV. They were good TV.
Nicole and Yazan.
Yeah, they were. No, Brittany and Yazan.
Brittany and Yazan.
They were good TV. They were really good TV.
Oh, hold on. Damsel said, where was the African girl from that married the goofy white guy?
Oh, yes, Akimi, our fellow Kenyan.
I like Akimi.
Akimi, your fellow Kenyan. Gatatua, what's happening with your sister?
Who's Akimi? I don't know Akimi. I know of an Akimi. And she safely arrived in the Americas. She's in the Americas right now, enjoying herself, I hope.
I know. She did it wrong. He was sitting there having a roommate and having a bed.
He was so broke. Why would she sign up for that? He was so broke.
But this is the thing, and I keep saying, and I would say over time, if you have not left your village, or even you have not gone to the next town, how would you know how to know whether someone is poor or rich? In an African assumption, we assume, this is me being stereotypical, we assume every white person is rich. Right. So anyone who's lighter and white would be appealing to me, or appealing to someone who is not exposed. So when we meet this person, and then you come now to the reality that, being white doesn't necessarily equate to being rich, then you get shocked. But I hope her dreams were to go to America and she's enjoying herself in America. If those
are you reading this?
Yes. Yes, if I always say, if they bring a Nigerian woman to this show, the whole set will be burnt down.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did watch that movie.
Turn down your volume. You just
okay, Mom.
Over here.
Okay, Mom.
But yeah, any last words then? We're not going on for 2 hours because we did that the other day on Ablavi, and I'm just, come on. So any last words, Ablavi? Yes?
Last words? Good for you for keep watching this. Shout out to you.
No, I was waiting to judge the African surroundings, but I didn't see Michael. So hopefully next week we can see Michael and how wrong they're doing our African nation in Ekatatuvi.
Exactly. I'm waiting for that.
So yeah, that's it really. Ablavi, obviously you lot know Ablavi. Like, share and subscribe. Join me on Wednesday. If everything goes planned, it'll be Murder and Moisture. So keep your eye out for the notification. Make sure you ring that bell so you don't miss another live.
I have a question.
Yes. Ladies, go on.
I have a question. You said last words and then you've
I'm so sorry.
You've not let us say our last word.
Anybody wanted to say anything? Do you know, I can't with you. Go on. The floor is all yours.
No, I'm asking for a friend. I didn't hear Leslie say her last words.
No, you can. Don't ask for a friend. Don't ask for a friend. Represent. Don't ask. Go on.
I didn't hear any of the two say their last words. Just saying.
I'm sorry.
I said my last words. Go ahead, you and Leslie.
Don't forget to tune in Wednesday for Murder and Moisturize.
You see, exactly that. Exactly that. So,
again, my question I will ask: does it have to be like normal moisture? Can I come with avocados and stuff?
Excuse me?
Can I come with an avocado like mashed up?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. That would be amazing.
You can rub your avocado, You can rub. What else do you rub on your face? Whatever you're using, honey. Get it off the tree. Rub it, okay? And just
okay, cool. I need to do a run for the things that I will need because mine is a whole process. Thank you. I will come with the items to represent the Africans.
Please prepare your avocado the night before if you feel like, and join us.
I will do that. Yes, I agree. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Miss Nabia's channel and Miss Ablavi's channel.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Everybody in the chat, thank you, guys. You guys always have great input and responses and stuff. So that always keeps us going and stuff. So thank you for that. Thank you, Iomi, for joining. Slycat, Mimi, Suzanne, Damsel. Who else have I missed? Gatatui.
Hi, Nurse Nerd.
Nurse Nerd wants to come and give her last words.
Came and gone. I saw her for 1 minute, but
she wants to come and give her last words.
Danielle, Heidi, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you guys, as I said, Wednesday, ladies, I will be using the Fenty skincare. So if you want to try it out with me, go and get yourself the little starter kit. If you're in the UK, it's about 30 quid. So if you want to give it a go, it's actually supposed to have brilliant results.
30 quid. Like we use quid.
It's about $27. It's about $27 to $34 in Sephora.
How much is that? How much is that in African currency?
Can I speak? This is ridiculous. Can I speak and explain what I'm saying to people here? As I said, this, don't make me mute you, all of you, you know, don't. As I said, right, you know what, Ablavi can stay there. As I said, right, yeah, you guys, if you're in the UK, I can't get a word in with these ladies. I thought I was bad. You guys who are in the UK, right, can buy it for 30 quid. Like I said, you can get it at your local Boots and stuff like that. Fenty skincare, you know, skincare. Actually, funny that you said Il Maquillage makeup, Damsel. I want to try their foundation or whatever they call it because I took the little test. So maybe we'll do that in future, definitely. But we'll start with the skincare first because I'm not somebody who wears foundation and makeup all the time. So as you can see, you know, my skin's all right. So actually, I just want to worry about skincare. I'm laughing. I want to focus on skincare. So yeah, join me on Wednesday for Murder and Moisturize.
How much is the African currency?
I don't know how it is in African currency. You can Google that yourself. Probably in America, it's the equivalent of what, Leslie?
Excuse you?
$34 at Sephora.
$34. There you go. And over here, it's about 32. So, you know.
Over here, it's 2 elephants.
Oh, God. Do you know what? Can you represent our country properly, please? This is ridiculous. This is beyond ridiculous now. Right. Right. I'm just going to unmute Ablavi now. Leslie, are you muted yourself? Or let me. Okay,
it's 3,666 Kenyan shillings.
Well, there you go. Iomi. Oh, you're not in England. For some reason, I assumed you were, you know, for some reason. But never mind.
Just tell them one more time because they say, what is it again?
3,666.
No, the product we'll be using on what I'll be using on Wednesday that has amazing reviews is Rihanna's Fenty skincare. Yeah. So it's like a toner, cleanser, and moisturizer, I think. You know, the usual stuff that you do to clean your face. So we'll use that. Apparently it makes you look better, makes your skin glow. So week to week, we'll use that. If you guys want to introduce new stuff, we can do that. And then we'll see, let's say in 30 days, how your skin's looking a before and after. So I'll probably do some pictures of myself and then we'll put them up as a before and after and we'll share it out, if anything. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, join me on Wednesday anyway. I've been talking and talking and talking. Did I just see Nurse and Nerd pop up again? I think she did. I'm not sure. But thanks everybody for joining again. I appreciate the support. So yeah, on 3, we will say bye and we'll catch you on the next live, right? So